But I forgot to do, I didn't do a guide for a week with you guys. So I'm definitely going to be doing that now. Trying to see if people come in. See if TikTok tells people that I'm live. Which they probably will. Just have my cough drops because I was coughing early. I don't know why, but okay, so we're getting people on. Okay, hi. So we are going to be doing a guide, the guide is for the week of the 13th. So let's talk about what's going to go on this week. On the 13th, the Mars is entering Sagittarius. Also, Mercury is entering Capricorn. So that's cool. The full moon is going to be in Gemini, and that's going to be on Friday. And I am excited about that. Of course, we have full moons all the time, but it's a great time. You already know to charge your crystals, do your rituals, do your manifestations. What I do is I write my manifestations on bay leaves. I also write down the things that I want to get rid of, things that I want to see less of myself, and I burn it. So you got to make sure that that's being done as well. I also sage the house, or smudging, or whichever smudging ritual that you like to do. So that full moon is going to be in Gemini, and it's going to be this Friday, and it's at 8:36 Pacific time. I'm in New York. I can't really. I forgot what it is in Eastern Standard. I think they're 3 hours ahead or behind. 3 hours behind. Ahead. So it'd be 5:36 Eastern time. Okay. So for this week brings a full moon without the drama of eclipse. Because last time, remember, we had the full moon, we had the eclipse too. If you have the eclipse and the full moon, sometimes it's really not good to like charge crystals and things of that nature. But this time we can. So this full moon is a full moon without the drama of eclipse season. Lean into the moon bath. Luna's trine to Jupiter taps a current abundance that will carry us throughout the inkiest depths of Venus retrograde. Because if you don't know, we are currently in a Venus retrograde. Consider what you ready to release at the gates. Underworld explorers have who pack light. So, affirmation of the week. As you know, if you follow me, I give you affirmations every day. If you follow me, you get affirmations all the time. I give you money affirmations. I give you self-love affirmations. I do that every single day. I give you affirmations. But for the week, this is affirmation for the week. I tend to the ways my relationship are going, both ending and beginning. To wonder what I really want within my unions is to care for them deeply. So as I was saying, if you watch my video that I have for today, thank you. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you so much for the likes. Thank you so much. For this, we're actually in the 10th day of this lunar period. And right now, it's like a really good time to strengthen bonds, to network, to communicate with people. So that is like absolutely a great thing to do for right now. So here are the full moons that's coming in Gemini and how it's going to affect each sign. Since the full moon is going Friday, I'm probably going to be making posts for each and every sign. But I'm going to say it with you now. So once you hear your sign, cool. Aries, this full moon could sell a bike to a fish. Beneath the willings and dealings, however, what you are really trying to convince yourself of. Perhaps you're the bargaining stage at the threshold of Hades, putting language to desires that no longer service but help you wriggle out of terrifying layers. So that's for Aries. Let's go into Taurus. As the moon ripens, your instincts kick in. Perhaps you sense the intensity of Venus descent ahead, whether it's weighted blanket or back episodes of the Antique Roadhouse. They're saying basically just chill out, basically. Marshal your security blanket, knowing that you might have to sacrifice a creature comfort or two before undergoing underground. Find shelter within. Okay, I guess we all have our... For Taurus, I guess they're saying that you might have to sacrifice your comforts with this full moon coming this Friday. Gemini. Oh, so Geminis, this is your moon that's coming Friday. Gemini and Gemini moon. Yes. So for my Geminis, as the moon blooms, you feel the sails of yourself blowing to fullness too. After eclipse buffering the helms of your ship, now you can bask in the more personal orientation of your life's direction. Venus retrograde will help you confront as lingering sea monsters in the form of emotion or material deaths. Trust your inner currents. That's cool. That's really cool. I knew Gemini was going to have a good one because this moon is for them. This is basically it's a full moon in Gemini. The moon's going to be in Gemini. Great. Cancer. As the full moon ripens, you drink the moon's beams from the oasis of your bed. The tonic of naps is old hat by now. However, on the threshold of Venus retrograde, this rest feels even more crucial. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. Transmissions from the collective unconscious might rush your mind while it's airplane mode. On some moments are often the richest. That one might be a little bit more to this Venus retrograde. But it's been around for, we were under another, I think Mercury, if I remember correctly. We were under that one for months. It was like 6 months. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's go next. We were at Cancer. So next is Leo. As the moon swells into Gemini, your dreams are given a boost. Conversation sparks with your cohorts, and nothing feels too big a lift with a little help from your friends. Have a little help from my friends. Try to bottle the social cheer of the moment. Remember the pockets of light strew within your network where Venus calls to go cave diving. Okay, Leo has a very good one. Okay, Leo. Actually, I don't. You know that they have the new signs, and I don't know. Did anybody's sign totally change? Mine's changed. They said I'm Leo, but I think I have some Leo tendencies, but heart and heart, I'm still a Virgo. So next, Virgo. So what does it say for us? After the recent light show and blackouts in your career sector, I actually had a good week, career-wise last week. This full moon arrives with sweet relief. Finally, you can sink into the abundance without worrying about where you stored your emergency tea lights. That's crazy. I actually need some more tea lights. Let lunar illumination flood your personal world and celebrate how far you've come. So I guess for Virgos, this is our time to say, hey, we did it. We made it. To sit back and relax and appreciate how far you've come. Libra. Over the past 18 months, your wisdom pursuits have been subjected to the occasional power outage. With this particular series of eclipses now behind us, because there was no more eclipses, that's it. Saturday's full moon illuminates a spiritual scaffold that is soulfully aligned. Meanwhile, Venus specules the most private depths of your chart, helping You raise your root system. Dope. I really like y'all's. I don't know, Libra, y'all got a good one. Scorpio. This full moon reminds you of the presence of light and your capability to begin again. Eclipses have brought a few dark lights, but Luna's glow helps you perceive the growth edges of your grief. Confiding in a trusted friend or practicing automatic writing can help you dislodge the more stubborn thorns. Okay, Scorpio. Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius season now. Any Sagittarius, happy birthday to you guys. The full moon drops its mirror ball in the house of the other, tugging your focus to relationships and commitments. When Venus goes retrograde, it tunnels into your primal senses of safety and security. There's something you need to release here, but like any other retrograde, there's also a treasure for you to retrieve. Happy birthday, guys. Capricorn, one of my favorite signs. I'm not Capricorn, but I love how blunt they are. I love people that just let it fly. As the full moon floods your chart forge, you might be sinking into the solace of a hard day or night's work. Burning the midnight oil is sometimes inevitable, but just make sure you're not hustling to avoid a more personal descent. Luna reminds you that though this inner work feels raw, time is your offering and your ally. Aquarius. As the moon ripens your garden of earthly delights, your only brief is to bask in its beam. Luna's fullness has a way of reminding us that happiness is a thing of flowing and absorption. Venus retrograde will demand that you let go of any lingering shame around sinking into the pleasures of naps too. The snooze button awaits. Actually, I think that should have been for Virgo, because we never stop. Pisces, last but not least, this is the last one. As the moon tends to heighten your domestic environment, a moment of gratitude is in order. This anchorage of ancestral arts, stories, and lullabies pours a steady light over the threshold of Venus retrograde. Enjoy this moment of renewal with your ancestors. You might see them rustling in the shadows through your altar candles. So that was our guide for the week when it comes to the full moon that is coming this weekend. Happy about that. If you don't follow me, make sure you follow me now. I definitely made sure that I put what's going on today. Today is time is flying. Of course, today is Sunday, December 12th, and it's still the first quarter phase. The moon attracts energy, reaches its peak during the first quarter phase. It's a good time for attracting positive people into your life. I said that earlier. So make time for socializing and networking. I said that too. Its waxing energy is well suited for protection and attraction rituals. Of course, manifestations. I rather say the word manifestation than rituals. It can sometimes be an uncomfortable time, though, as the initial excitement for your plans wears off and self-limiting beliefs start to surface. Stay mindful of any fears and doubts which arise and try to summon the courage to push through. Commit to a manageable to-do list each morning and stay focused. So as you know, the moon right now is still in Aries, and it's going to be in Aries between now and let's see how long it's going to be in Aries. If the moon stays in certain signs for a certain amount of time, it's going to be in Aries until the 15th. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It's going to be in the moon until, what's today? Today's the 12th. Today's the 12th, 13th, 14th. Yep, until the 15th. I was right, until the 15th. So on the 15th, we're going to Taurus. So between now and the 15th, it's going to be in Aries. Mostly everything is still going to be the same while we're under Aries. And if you want to read what's going on, the moon in Aries, it's a mouthful. I try not to say them too much, but we're going to go into it. Let me take a drink. Okay. Moon in Aries, think before you act. I think that's the main subject that is telling us to think before we act. Crossing Aries and Moon shares a great load of energy with everyone. It can have both positive and slightly negative effects depending on how well your perception works. Calm relationships will start burning with passion, and if you were about to lose your temper a few days ago, this might be the time for it to burst out. If your plan is to have a calm rest during these days, reconsider your plans, for this is a time of action. Use the energy of the sign and at its fullest, and restart any undertakings that you have paused before. You will easily stay focused and attentive. Use this period to reach the results which will satisfy you. Your best stimulus will be the expectation of a reward and the ability to be proud of yourself. This is the best time for a complicated yet interesting task. You may feel like a hyperactive child these days. Your activities these days should be clear, simple, and not require any complication, thinking, and emotional input. Your leadership skills are thriving. You will easily have people following you, inspiring them for great achievements. So that's the moon in Aries. Thanks for saying think before you act. Aries is a time for decision and proactiveness. Even if you lack these qualities, they will shine through. So make sure you follow me. I definitely do moon phase I try to do it every day. I'm trying to do it with me, but a lot of times I do it with typing. I type it out and then I put it that way. But I'm trying to see if I could I'm trying to shrink it to the most condensed part of it, like the meat and potatoes, and try to squeeze it in 15 seconds without typing it out. But of course, sometimes you miss things, so I'm going to try to do a live too from now on. I'm going to try to do it daily. If I can't do it daily, maybe every other day. I know you're supposed to be doing lives way more on TikTok, and I'm trying, but we're going to see. So I did 2 lives today actually, and I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to do another live. Probably talking more about our full moon that's coming, and I'm definitely going to try to be more online. So thank you for the likes, everyone that gave likes. Thank you for all the follows, everyone that gave follows. Thank you so much, and I will speak to you guys next time. Make sure you follow and you get all your affirmations and manifestations and good vibes and light and anything related to the spiritual sorts from me, your favorite new page, Celestial Vibes. I will speak to you guys next time.